By morning, the fierce winds and rain of the night before had turned to a heavy wet snow, and the search for the remains of the victims was resumed. The jetliner sheared off the tops of these trees for about 100 yards, then apparently rammed into a large outcropping of rock, flipped over, and exploded. What was left of the fuselage was in bits and pieces. FBI agents helped volunteer firemen comb the debris and catalog what was found. The blanket of snow hampered the search for the flight cockpit recorder, but at mid-morning, it and the data recorder were found intact.
The cockpit voice recorded.
727 jetliner had been airborne for only 11 minutes. The ship had climbed through freezing rain and stiff wind gusts up to 20,000 feet when a flight controller at a county airport 35 miles to the east heard the distress call. Then the pilot radioed that he was in a spin. The plane disappeared from radar screens and slammed into this rocky gully at a sharp angle, snapping off trees and shredding wings and fuselage almost beyond recognition. Flight engineer James Cox of Seattle died with a case of charts and the plane's logbook clutched in his arms.
That's their flight plan for...
First on the scene, Inspector Dan Sayers of the National Transportation Safety Board.
We were here about 2 a.m.
What was the weather like then?
Rotten. Our job right now is to perform certain chores which pretty much blanket the entire case, including the history of the flights and we'll have an ATC group which will listen to the tapes from the control center and from the tower and approach control, and groups that will handle the structures and the systems and the power plants. And when they begin to gather facts, then we put these facts together and then we know where we stand. Right now we wouldn't speculate on anything.
The flight recorder was recovered?
Yes.
Was it in a condition to provide some useful information?
It looked in pretty good shape, and it's on its way to Washington right now.